One of the major concerns when it came to Mount was the obtainability, how accessible this entire menu mechanic was going to be. And that was one of the major points I personally drilled in from my feedback in my videos during it. And it looks like with the release, the launch of the mount system, they've listened. And I actually want to say a big W to the devs for listening and actually making good changes, because everyone should actually be quite happy with what's happened. And I'm going to showcase that in today's video. So smash like, comment, and subscribe for more daily videos with me, MrSneakyy, the one and only, for Age of Empires Mobile. And on top of that, I'm going to breed a couple of horses just to showcase it. And if you want a full mount guide on how to breed, you can check out my video up at the top corner there, and that will give you all the info that you're going to need. So what is the big talking point? Well, first thing, for just a quick rundown, in the Riding Grounds, the brand new mount mechanic that you're going to be going through, you can search for mounts, and this was like the major thing in the game. And in order to search for these mounts, you're going to need these mount whistles, and every time you use them, as you can see, you're going to get basically 10 horses every 10 pulls. And every time you keep doing this, you're going to get more and more proficiency, which does give you chances, or better chances, shall we say, of getting better horses. The issue was on the Pioneer server, to get these mount whistles, you only could get them in the Desolate Desert as well as the Rally Against Tribes. So there was only 2 areas that you could get them from, as well as the Mall, which is the Spenders area, which everyone was concerned about. Everyone was uproar, even myself, giving my, obviously, feedback to the devs, as you guys have seen that video. And they've added stuff in, and I want to say thank you straight away. I think everyone who's watching this video should say thank you straight away, because they have listened to us, especially myself, saying, why are you not adding more in these different areas, which should have been in the game? So the first thing is, obviously, Desolate Desert. That is still the same. So you can still get these in the Desolate Desert by doing those daily quests, as you guys should know from my video. You can get them from the Mall, which is spending. You can then go to the Rally Against Tribes area, which you guys should know as well. So you can just keep doing them and get that. However, this is where things got really cool. You can actually get them now in the Alliance Treasury. You can get them in the Merit Store page. Here it says Empire Horse Range, obtained by participating in the Horse Empire Range event, and the VIP store. So they actually added 4 new areas to actually get these in. And I want to say big GG to the devs, because this is what we've been waiting for. And the thing is, they're pretty reasonably priced. I know some people would wish maybe this was a 5, just to give you guys, you know, the devs, just a tweak here. It would be nice just to keep it at a 5, because obviously you're going to be getting 5 and then 10, and you need 10, otherwise this is 4, 8, and 12. It's a little bit weird, don't get me wrong, but it is what it is, right? But you can get 4 from the Alliance Treasury, as you guys see. In the Merit Store here, you have the chance of getting them too. So I am going to purposely just refresh and see if I'm able to hit it, and if I'm not, it is what it is, because I don't know how much they're going to be. But you are able to get them here in the Merit Store. So just keep checking the Merit Store. And to be honest, it might be really worth it now to only really buy the healing speed ups and the mount whistles if you can. Obviously, if you got maximum merits, you ignore everything and you buy everything. But when you're on a lower amount, say like below that 100k threshold, you can see these are very costly. So you might want to save your merits for that area. So then if you're going to the VIP store, you'll be able to get quite happy, because yes, even at the very top here, meaning I believe either VIP 1, 2, or 3 is going to have access to this. This is basically having access to it. It's 500, I believe, Empire coins each purchase, which isn't that bad, to be honest, again. But you can get 5 of these mount whistles in there too. So you can kind of see the devs are listening. Everyone was in uproar. Everyone gave feedback, and my major feedback was obviously the accessibility to this mechanic just wasn't friendly enough for players to actually experience it. And it looks like they have listened to me in that regard. So when it comes into the Empire Horse Range here, you can see if we go over this is a log-in day event right now. And if you just do this, you can see you're going to get 5, 10, 15, 20, and you guessed it, 25 extra summons from logging in. And that's it. Just log in and you're going to get this. And this event, I'm assuming, just like the Battlefield one for the technique points, it's just going to keep coming around. So maybe we get this, then it's going to change to the technique points. Once we've done the technique points, it'll change back to this one. And those are just going to keep flipping, which is quite good if you think about it. Like 2 premium currencies that we need. And especially if you're starting the game, imagine a new player in Age of Empires Mobile. I can guarantee this is going to be much more beneficial in the long run. For players like myself and everyone else, you know, who has been playing since Global, this might feel a little bit, you know, and I can get it, but it is what it is. So what we're going to do, just to kind of change things up and have a little bit of fun, like you said, we are going to search for these horses and then see what we're able to get, because we've got 3 epic horses now, which is kind of sick, and then can have some really powerful things already on them. So let's have a look. We've got 3 without traits. Okay, we've got 3 no traitors, and then even our blue horses, not a single trait on the blue horse, right? This might be your case, and if you're like, oh, for fuck's sake, really? Don't worry about it, because what we're going to do is take advantage of these temperaments. And like I said, if you want to watch a full video guide, you can check out that in the early part of this video. You can click on that timestamp and it'll get there, or I'll even put it in the description down below, so you can check out the description box and it should take you to the guide as well. But what we're going to do is take advantage of these temperaments. These temperaments is what's going to get us actually in a better place. So we're going to go to the breeding center. We're going to go and grab 2 horses. We're going to start with the blues. We'll do the epics on the last go. And what we're going to find is 2 like this. So we've got 2 strategy armor. So that means, as you guys can guess, these 2 are going to have the same 100% guarantee on their base attributes. The only thing that could happen, as you can see, is we're rolling between 2 to 3.2 and then 2.6 to 3.5. We should always get an increase on our attributes, but what we're trying to do is either get a higher chance of a healing trait here, or, as you guys will notice, have a higher chance of actually just mutating, which is kind of cool. So if we're going to mutate, something positive is going to happen, and if we obviously mutate with a protective buff, we're getting a healing trait. So if we hit breed, boom, slam them together, hey, we mutated, and just like that on video, just to showcase how easy this is, we've got an epic horse with 5.3 strategy, we've got 7.2 armor, and then lifesaver. So after the mounted hero causes a recovery effects, all damage taken by your troop is reduced by 2.1% for 3 seconds. And I actually am going to probably put this on someone like my Timur. It might sound stupid, but Timur does recover, what, you know, quite consistently, not crazy consistent, but he is consistent enough that this will trigger quite often on him, and obviously giving him a little bit more troop reduction on that march with what he already has, I think is a really cool little thing. Obviously, we've only got strategy armor here. What I would try to do, in the future, is get another lifesaver horse, if I can, and try and breed for might and armor, right? But if I'm only caring about the trait, which I am at the moment, that is quite good, right? So we're going to continue breeding, and we're going to try something else, right? We're going to put this in, which is a might and strategy one. And what we're going to try and do is find a might and armor one here. Because if we get a might and armor one, or even, yeah, if we get might and armor, keep it simple. We don't even have a might and armor one. Oh, no. Okay, we're going to try and roll the dice then. If we go for might strategy, no, we can't even do that. We're gonna go for, yeah, no, let's do that actually. We'll add this in. I know it's a big up and down. What this is doing is basically swapping potentially the might or the armor, and that's where I was a little bit, as you can see, thinking about it live as I'm breeding. And this is what's kind of cool about it too, and the fact you can think about this. I might be happy even if it goes either way, I'll be honest. But again, what I'm trying to do here is try to breed these type of traits, these type of temperaments, to create these type of traits, right? That is the key in the early game. So boom, look at that, banging one. 8.7 strategy, and we've got might, which is great too, so we can use this on any hero basically. And mounted heroes normal attack damage is increased by 18.9%. I'm just saying that is an insane horse stat right now. And we could put that on our Attila. We could put that on, again, Timur, even better now for him. Dude, really good. Really good. And I'm starting off my breeding process, as you can see, on a high right now, right? And this is all you gotta do, guys. I'm just gonna be honest. This is all you gotta do. Obviously, if you watch my full breeding guide, I go through it a lot more better. But look at this on the video again. 3 epic horses. Just like that, boys. Just like that. And we got Blade Sever, which is really powerful again for stuff like pikemen. Your troops' secondary strike skill damage taken is reduced by 1.8%. So basically, our pikemen now take less damage from Belisariuses, Hannibals, Lubus, Mulans, right? You can see where we're going with this. Really good little horse here again. And this is armor and strategy for our marchers. So maybe we put this on the Belly March. Maybe we put this on the, you know, the Elizabeth or even the Ashoka maybe. And we get full benefit out of it. Who knows? Who knows? But there we go. We've bred some horses. I'm going to try and save them for maybe later on. Maybe if I decide to live stream today or not, some Age of Empires Mobile. But there we go. Absolute W. I'm going to be honest. I'm really happy to see this. I'm going to be honest. I'm really happy to see this. So big W to the devs. I want to say GG and thank you for listening and adding more mechanics, because this is what was needed for the mounts, for everyone, free to play, low spender, even the big spenders, all to enjoy and actually feel like, do you know what? This is a mechanic that's included in the game and not a mechanic that needs to be paid for in the game. And that was the big difference I think everyone was seeing, and kind of like the summary of today's video, right? So if you enjoyed it, you know what to do, guys. Smash a like, comment, and subscribe. Again, if you want to check out my full mount guide, it is going to be in the description down below. Or if you checked out earlier on, there was that little pop-up that you can press. It'll have taken you straight to it. And with that, yeah, until the next video, stay safe, stay sneaky. Peace out.